Yeah.
I'm seeing somebody.
But
it's open though. You know what I'm saying?
It's complicated.
Mine ain't complicated.
I don't want to talk about it because I get depressed.
Why?
Because he gone.
Where he go?
To Miami.
For what?
To live.
Oh, to live. I'm like nigga, for the weekend.
Welcome back to the It's Better This Way podcast. My name's Josh.
We can keep that. We can keep that, but we're just gonna do another one, and just see what happens. But we're gonna keep it though. Probably be in the bloopers or something like that.
In the bloopers.
I thought that was really good. Okay.
That's exactly what my mom said when I came out. Like, we'll keep them, but
we'll try again for a better one.
Okay. Well, this is another episode of It's Better This Way podcast, and as you can tell, the intro is definitely fucked up. But we're gonna keep it going because you know what, Josh?
You know what we could do?
Oh, that was a rhetorical.
Oh, I was supposed to say say dog. Am I supposed to say that?
I'm not about to play. I'm not doing this today. I'm not about to play.
Say dog. I like that. Keep it.
That's my line. But
so
it was nice though.
He's you.
Is
that what's going on here?
No, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna, we're just gonna keep it EJ. But we do have some very freaky guests in the building.
I don't feel
it's okay. You're very freaky. But we are definitely I'm definitely gonna introduce you, right? We have the ladies of 2 BBC podcasts in the building.
Hey, yes,
we
2
here.
BBCs.
2 broke black chicks.
Yeah, that's what it stands for.
I'm
We're
still
not
broke,
freaky. We
and
are
I'm
innocent.
still black.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
Just a little play on words. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad y'all cleared the air on that one. But I really appreciate you ladies for coming inside the building. My co-host is running late as hell. Hope he show up. But people that's listening, I'm sure y'all know when he show up. But I want to start off the show by asking you ladies, do you have any unpopular opinions?
About in general?
Just anything. I was trying to think about mine. Just of anything.
Unpopular opinions. Ooh.
No, I have popular opinions.
Me too, because all my stuff is pretty general and people think it's popular.
But okay, so what do you agree with that most people wouldn't agree with, or a lot of people wouldn't agree with, or do, or cool with, comfortable with that?
Like regular stuff or sex stuff?
No, we're not. This is not y'all show.
Okay.
You know what?
We're not talking about freaky shit today. But we can though. We can get in that, but not at the moment. Not at the moment.
Let me think. Can I have 15 seconds?
Go ahead.
Because
I feel like I'm not
one.
like a Cowboys fan, and I'm from fucking Dallas. I'm just over the team. I think that's a very unpopular
That's
fucking opinion, being from Dallas, because motherfuckers are fucking delusional. It's a difference between hopeful and delusion, and I just feel or a fan of something, and it's just delusional. I just feel like most of the Cowboys fans y'all are kind of delusional.
I guess it depends. I mean, because if you go to any state that has a football team,
I'm saying
they're gonna ride for their team.
Not as hard as they ride for the
it's not. It's y'all are delusional. It's y'all really think y'all gonna win. It's when I used to live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Green Bay Packers, and certain teams, it was I don't know if we're going to do this one, or but it's Cowboys.
I feel every team, how we are, right?
Every fucking team, nah, fam. The people that I talk to, every fucking team that y'all play, it's it's going to be a W. But
them bitches should be. I ain't gonna lie, they definitely should be.
I feel like the each person is on the Dallas Cowboys team. We have good players, but as a team, fuck no. That's what I feel like every fucking season. But that's just me.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot that goes into
and that's
that.
my unpopular opinion. I'm just over it. I think I'm a bitter bitch over the Cowboys. It's a Bobby and Whitney I feel like I'm in a Bobby and Whitney relationship. When it's good, it's good. But when it's bad with the Cowboys, it's fucking bad. It's just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, but that's just my unpopular opinion.
That's very unpopular. I'm not even rocking with that one. But what you got?
I'm still at a loss. Cause the things that keep running through my mind are very sexual. So I'm trying.
Let it out.
I'm about to say do it sexually then.
Yeah,
okay, so I was gonna say,
as I said,
unpopular opinion, polyamory is way better than monogamy.
I feel like people feel like that too, but
I don't think
so.
like
they scared to say
they
that.
live a monogamous life, or they try to live a monogamous life.
I feel like people try to.
Well,
and it's stupid. Everybody should be poly.
So for the people that don't really understand what the poly word you said means, can you explain it to the listeners?
Okay, so polygamy, the idea of being with more than one partner, either male or female, having multiple partners in a relationship. So that's being poly. Like, it's the dopest shit ever. And people sleep on it, especially in this fucking Bible Belt, because they're raised to be monogamous. And animals aren't monogamous, so why are people monogamous?
Yeah, animals are definitely out here fucking. I mean, it's a lot of humans out here fucking too, you know. But
yeah, but they're cheating.
The reason for the monogamy is that's how society,
give me a benefit. Give me one.
Well, I didn't say I agree with you. I'm just letting you know why.
I'm just saying, give me one benefit of being monogamous.
I mean, monogamy is cool for whoever believes it's cool. Yeah. Honestly,
some people are naturally monogamous.
Yeah, like it's some people out there that has fucked a lot. You know what I'm saying? And they want to just chill. They want to be with a person who actually care about them. They can just, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool for whoever thinks it's cool. And just like the poly word you said is cool.
Are you saying that the people that are in poly relationships can't care about each other?
No, I was really talking about monogamy.
Done fucked up now, EJ.
I'm just saying.
Well, no, because it's like the reason why people is so heavy on monogamy is because that's how, like you said, that's how they was raised. And a lot of black people are Christians anyway. But society makes it like, you should just be with one person, and cheating is bad. Because we wouldn't know cheating is bad unless we've been told that cheating is bad.
Yeah.
So
I have a question. Is it like a verse in the Bible where there says you have to be with one person?
I'm sure it's a made up line in there.
Okay.
Something like that.
I know the one about the neighbor. Thou shalt not.
Oh yeah,
covet thy neighbor.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife or some shit like that.
Yeah, some shit like that. But that means,
I have no idea.
What if all your wives live in one house? So you can't go fuck your neighbor's wife because you have 6 wives in your house. I don't get it.
But you could.
I think it's only America shit.
You could fuck a neighbor and then make her your wife.
That's stupid.
Why? You just want to keep her at the neighbors as a neighbor?
I'm just saying in the words of the Bible, it says thou shalt not covet thy neighbor. So that means you can't fuck the girl next door because your household is. But that doesn't make the household monogamous. That's what I'm saying. That doesn't say that, you only have to have one husband or one wife. It just says don't fuck your neighbor. Does that make sense? Am I making
I don't
sense?
know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what the Bible be talking about.
So
I don't know. I'm not about to.
So what was y'all raised? What was y'all religion?
Christian. I'm from Dallas. I'm from Dallas, Texas. 18 years, born and raised Christian. And I'm still Christian, but I know pros and cons. I just feel like people who choose to be one thing, they only see the pro in it, and they don't be realistic between pros and cons. Christianity was used to actually manipulate people, control people, and they don't never want to talk about that. You get what I'm saying? So it's just exactly. It's just like I'm just real. So it's like I'm still Christian, still believe in that, but it's just like why don't we talk about both
Christian
things
beliefs, realistic views?
Yeah, realistic views on it. Why people don't like the church? How it can be a cult from some people?
So can I ask? So you say you Christian, but you still have. So you Christian, but you pretty much like spiritually. You think realistic, pretty much. That's what you're saying.
I'm Christian, but I'm not brainwashed. I still have my own original thoughts.
So doing research on a lot of stuff, it's a name for that. You know, just like it's named with the gay people.
Most definitely.
You know, they have the specific titles now. So, but like with I guess religion or whatever outside of religion, it's names for that. But I just want to know, like, what if you're like, I guess, like free or whatever, thinking realistically, why still be a Christian? Is it just because you comfortable with that?
No, I'm not comfortable with it. I actually did research on it. I'm like, am I really Christian, or is this just what my fucking mom told me to be? So I kind of like did research on different religions, cause when I fucking found out that it was fucking different religions, I'm like, bitch, why I gotta go to church every day? Like,
right, for
these
real.
motherfuckers don't go to church on Sunday, Monday, fucking Wednesday. Like, what the fuck? Like,
I can
why
watch
do we
church
have to?
online?
Yeah,
What?
that's exactly. So I
I'm
actually
definitely
explored
doing
it.
that.
I
Yeah.
actually explored it. Did my little research on it, because when you fucking grow up as a religion, they don't tell you that it's other religions.
Nah.
You get what I'm saying? It's
No,
not like,
I'm with you.
it's Buddhism. You know you can believe in this. You know you can believe in nothing at all. So I actually did like research on it, and I decided to stay with my religion.
Right.
Point blank period. But that's what it's called. Like, I believe in things with the Bible, but I also are like realistic. Like, come on now, like 9 times out of 10 it's probably been rewritten. You get what I'm saying?
Revised,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So I'm not about to act like, oh no, my faith is strong, nothing has talked. Nah, bitch, like, nah, let's talk about it. Let's have a serious let's have a serious conversation about religion. Like, where did it come from? Why is this? Why does it stem from this? Because it's all the same shit, just different gods. Loads
Well,
of kings.
it's not even different guys. It's all the same but told different ways.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's all the same shit. That's what I learned.
What about you, Solo Cup?
So I was born in California, Los Angeles to be exact, and I was raised by my mom, and my dad was in my household for a while before I moved to Dallas, and we absolutely had no religion, none at all. It wasn't like, I guess we prayed sometimes. I don't even remember us saying grace when I lived in California, to be quite honest. I never went to church when I lived in California. I had never had a religious experience. I wasn't baptized in California. I didn't know nothing about it. Every Sunday I was at my aunt's house eating.
You're from Cali too, right, Josh? Mm-hmm. Was it the same?
California's a really large place. Like, there's a lot of different kinds of people.
I just think we were weird. we were like, my mom was a definite Valley girl, so she worked out on Sundays. Like, that was what she did. She worked out for like 6 to 7 hours on Sundays. It wasn't until I moved to Texas that Christianity was instilled in me, and I got baptized and joined the praise dancing team and got real involved in the church. And that was because of my grandmother, not because of my mother. My grandmother was like, why the fuck this baby don't know her grace?
I know. I was gonna ask you that. So since but you already said it, that it came when you got to Texas.
Yes, for real.
I mean, Texas is one of them Church of God, Church of Christ, church. Towns,
it's like you pass
states.
like 50 churches before you get to your job
Destination.
You get what I'm saying? Like, in the other states, it's not like that at all. And you pass schools, churches, all that shit. I'm like, damn. When I actually moved out of Texas and motherfuckers don't go to church, I'm like, wait, what? Or you date different races,
right?
And they like, you still go to church? You still
right?
He was like, oh yeah, you're black. You still do believe it? I'm like, oh shit.
But I have. I want to say I'm more spiritual than religious because I tamper with a lot of different religions. I agree with a lot of other views in different religions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't just stick to Christianity. That's all there is. That's all there ever gonna be. And when you die, you go to hell, and then you go to heaven. And I don't.
I mean, because to me, it's real hard to be accepting to everybody and everyone if you're only in one religion.
Exactly.
Because it's like,
that's
I mean,
exactly.
and Christians have it bad, just like you said.
Because they teach hate.
I mean, it is, and people don't know what they're being taught. They just follow along because that's how they was raised. But Christians are pretty much, I don't want to say the worst, but they have it bad at condemning people. If you're not going to church, if you don't
people,
you don't believe in Christ, then you're going to hell. And when I started to have questions and everything like that, I'm like, how can a person that's raised Buddhism, Hinduism, all these other different religions go to hell for not believing in Christ when they never heard of him?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like that doesn't make sense to me.
Yep.
And they don't to me, they don't teach you in Christianity when you have those type of questions.
Yep.
They disregard those type of questions.
Exactly.
They don't fully answer those type of questions. It's more like, it is what it is, read your Bible.
Yep. It's
No.
Yeah.
Like, I have questions. Like, my biggest, this is really weird. I think I said this on our show before, but my biggest thing is like how Christians say you die and go to heaven if you believe and your faith is strong and all that good shit. But I was fucked up, and this was what made me explore different religions. I was fucked up when they said in the Bible that when you go to heaven, you're not gonna know the
Anybody
people
there.
Yeah,
that
fucked me up. I didn't go to church for like 7 weeks. I was pissed. I wanted to know the people that I knew as them. Like, that fucks me up.
I mean, the Bible is all it's all metaphors.
Yep.
It's all metaphors. So what
I took that very literal.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, and that's how can you not, when you being taught this? And
I feel like it depends on what type of church you go to as well. Like, I feel like certain religions do get a bad rep or whatever, but Christianity is one of them religions where it's like that's the number one. So they kind of shun everybody else,
right?
Like being something different. Like, motherfucker, you can believe in other things, like, and like what he was saying with the accepting thing. That's what I didn't like to fuck. That's what I didn't fuck with. Like, why can't I be friends or date somebody that's a different fucking religion?
I like the more non-denominational Christian churches.
Exactly. That's what I
saying?
actually went to. I didn't go to like a Baptist or I went to a non-denominational church.
Yeah, my church
you
was
gotta break them words up.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I'm like, wait, what? That's the type of church that I actually
out.
went to, like a new school, a new age of Christianity.
Yeah,
so that's why I have my views. Like, okay, it's okay to think about this. It's okay to think about that. It's okay to question shit, because I'm like Peter in the motherfucking Bible. I question every motherfucking thing. Like, what's this? What's that? How the hell that happened? Or what you talking about? Like, I'm a question ass motherfucker. Like, it has to make sense for me to believe it.
So since this show is already dark,
dark? I thought that was pretty light.
No, this
was light as hell.
Like this. I mean, this is cool. This is average talk for me, but everybody don't have the same ear as most people.
I have a dark sense of humor.
Yeah, me too.
I joke about it myself all the time.
My thing. Okay, so this is how I can describe a non-denominational church. So imagine you got a big yard, right?
Yep.
You got a big backyard, and you got a dog who's and he has a chain on, but the dog is free to roam all around this big ass yard, right? So the dog thinks he's free until he tries to go beyond the gate. And then once he goes beyond the gate, he can't. So to me that's how I can like describe a non-denominational church, because it teaches.
That's a really good analogy.
I appreciate that. I've been using the same analogy since I figured it out.
Yeah.
To try to describe certain things, but non-denominational. That's how I feel, because they
want you to think you free, but you really still caged in.
You can do this. You can do that. No, nigga, you go fuck that hoe. You know what I'm saying? Drink, smoke that blunt. You good, bro? That's not what they say, but it's just like it's like you free. It's like you're not so closed in, but
until something happens,
right?
Yep.
Until you try to. Like, man, like it's I think it's something more out there. It's like, but it's still you free, but to me it's you still within a box. That's my
most
opinion.
definitely, because you're still Christian.
Yeah, it's still Christianity.
Like, that's the box.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, like, yeah, most definitely. I
Christianity
feel like
is the yard.
Yeah.
No, Christianity is the leash.
I feel like it's the fucking fence.
Josh, come on, man. You normally be with the shits, man. What's going on? You want to stay away?
Yeah, I'm staying away.
Safe.
Yeah, we only have 40 more minutes.
You got a lot of feedback from last show, man. Just wanted to shout that out to you, by the way.
Oh man, I was drunk.
I think.
Where's the liquor today? What had happened was.
Yeah,
TJ has it.
Let's run with that. TJ definitely has that.
Right.
All right.
I
So
feel like Josh is lying to me, but okay.
All right, so
I'll go to a non-denominational church. It's cool.
All right, ladies.
As long as I put money in the box, let me do whatever the fuck I want.
Good point, my brother. So I want to know what is something petty to break up, to take after a breakup?
Oh,
something petty to take from them.
Yeah,
their spare tire in their car, or slashing their spare tire in their fucking car.
Oh wow, that's petty.
Yes, that's petty
that's
as
more than
hell.
petty.
That's petty as hell, because once you need that motherfucking spare tire, that bitch is fucking gone, and you don't know that shit.
I took every knob off of every electronic everything once, and the remotes. Now that was super fucking petty to me. The knobs off the microwave, the knobs off the stove, the knobs off the, well, they don't have knobs on TV anymore, but I took the TV remote, took the stereo remote, took all that shit.
If it was me,
I
think I'm taking makeup. I'm taking makeup. I'm taking brushes.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I wouldn't really care.
Yeah, I wouldn't care. So
most females will, though.
Yeah,
most females will, like, what the fuck?
We're
like,
different.
Tweezers,
so, yeah.
take fucking tweezers, some shit like that.
The whole makeup bag. Even the backup makeup bag. Because I know y'all got backup makeup bags.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
For most females, it depends on if she really does makeup.
But I can go to Jenny's and re-up on damn near everything
Exactly.
I got. I don't
Maybe
really
back
have
in
no expensive
2010
makeup.
when shit was expensive, but
Yeah.
motherfuckers like, yeah, the makeup bag. I actually left something. Never mind. I'm not gonna go that deep, but I left something petty.
Go deep. I mean,
Okay,
you like it
so
deep. Go deep.
Sounds like
it wasn't with a breakup. It
sounds
was
like
just,
you pooped on something.
Nah, I didn't poop on nothing.
Shitting on chests.
I'm kind of a little different. So I ordered something off of Amazon. It was like a spider sack, and I left it in his closet, like in the back of it.
What the fuck? With
Mhm.
real spiders?
And then like I
Like
put
spider eggs.
like spider eggs. And then one time I put like a these were kind of like pranks, but I was kind of serious at the same time.
Right.
I put corn in the fucking vents, cause corn fucking stinks.
That sucks.
So like you put like corn in the can?
No, like corn on the cob.
Okay.
If you ever had like a seafood boil at your house,
Yeah.
and you put it in the trash, that next day that shit fucking stinks.
Okay.
So trying to figure out where that smell went, I did. So I left stuff petty. I ain't ever really did anything petty. I left little
an article of clothing on purpose. Just
so somebody can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, women do that though. Like that's not.
It's
I
on
ain't
purpose.
leaving my
It's not. If they do leave clothes, it's on purpose.
But it's like we know
Okay.
that because like you definitely could have took. You know what I'm saying? Took your shirt.
Like
I'm
how the
most
fuck did you
definitely-
leave without no shirt on?
I'm most definitely ain't leaving.
I
my
left a
clothes.
bra.
I'm
so.
broke.
I'm like, bitch, you gonna leave one sock? Really?
Lashes.
With the ball on the
I
back?
will never. That's something I ain't never
My lashes cost
left.
$2. Now I'll leave some lashes, like some clothes. Oh hell
I
no.
sleep in them, so yeah, I don't take mine off.
I take mine off before I get to the door. That's why I have lashes on my motherfucking dash.
I take them off at home. If I'm at a nigga house, I'm not taking them hoes off.
If
Unless
I'm at a
washing
nigga house,
my
I'm not
face,
taking
like-
them off neither. But on the car ride home, most definitely.
Oh
them
yeah,
bitches are going.
them hoes liable to go out the window.
Yeah.
Man, I have not. This is like cool because like me talking to women, I have not heard them hoes as much as tonight. I really appreciate that. That's
What you talking about?
them hoes.
We said them hoes a lot.
Yeah, nigga.
For real.
Oh, I like the word hoe. So
You grew up in Dallas. Everything is the hoe.
yeah,
You hit that hoe.
like a hoe,
Like a hoe.
been a hoe,
Them hoes
over
there.
that hoe. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Everything is hoe. All right, so how did you guys start Two Broke Big Chicks?
What, bitch?
What?
It's not.
Two BBCs, y'all. Two broke black chicks.
It's really simple. Really simple.
I thought that's what I just said.
You said two broke black bitch chicks.
I didn't say that.
No,
Yes,
you
you
threw
did.
big in there.
Oh, you called us big in here?
He
Nigga,
did.
you
I
saying
heard
we
it.
big?
I'll play the tape back.
What is wrong?
Yeah, you know.
See that little
that's my fault.
everybody at home, see that little 15-second reverse button? Hit that.
Earlier. My bad.
Listen for yourself.
That's all
you
it
was gonna say big black cock.
I definitely wasn't gonna say that,
What-
but you
what
know,
was you
it's just,
watching on
I mean,
Pornhub?
cause like it's just like nigga when you think about 2BBC, like what you know what I'm saying. So it's just like it just came out.
Okay,
That's all it is.
I'll give you
Okay.
that.
That's all it is. Y'all are not big.
Well, we
Voluptuous.
started to answer your question. How do we start?
We started on a whim and a Snapchat post. Okay?
No, I always been saying that I want a fucking podcast, but I just didn't know how to do it. I've been posting it for like a year, and then you probably just seen it that one time.
I did.
And then she
One
was
time.
like, let's start a podcast. And this was me and I. When I say seen it, she's seen it on social media.
Mm-hmm.
So we linked up and then we started our podcast. Like literally, we figured out the name, figured out what studio we were gonna go to, and then figured out what it was gonna be about. Because naturally, I always talk about sex. I don't feel like I always talk about sex on my.
You just said it.
No, I'm talking about she said that. So
Yeah.
I was kind of repeating what she was telling me. So she was saying that I usually always talk about sex on my social media, but I don't feel like I do. I feel like I talk about fucking everything. And then she was like that I was not scared to actually, voice my opinions, talk about my sex stories and shit like that. And then we decided to call it 2 BBCs.
And you was the same way. Or
I have always wanted to do radio. I've did radio in college, which was really dope. And then I just was like, fuck college. Well, I didn't say fuck college.
I don't
College
know how
said,
people graduate
fuck
from
me.
college.
Like, college kicked me out. They gave me the boot. So
They kicked me out too.
Yeah, after
Why
that,
y'all
I was
graduate?
like,
yeah, nigga didn't go to college.
fuck everything about college. So I just stopped my dream of being a radio personality. And then podcasting got really popping.
Yeah.
And I seen that post. I did the research and was like, we can do this. This is something that we can do.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying
and we
that.
can be good at it. Like, let's do it. Let's
How long
do
y'all
it
been
now.
doing it though?
It'll be a year in October.
That's
No.
dope.
Is this October?
Yeah, it's October, motherfucker. It's
So,
a year and something.
Yeah, like at the end of this month, it'll be a year.
Hell yeah.
Damn, we a year in the game and shit.
It don't even feel like it,
It
went by
don't.
so fast.
went
Look,
by
I'm trying
super
to
fast.
sound like us. It went by so fast,
Like, stuff just kept happening. So,
So like how was it in the beginning though? Like far as y'all like starting out and like people like just hearing all these sex stories and y'all talk about sex as much as y'all do expressively.
It's like the beginning is like it is right now. It's just
Yeah.
like
We jumped
a
out
lot
the
of
gate with
people.
the shit,
Yeah, a
so.
lot of people want to come on our show for it, to talk about their sex stories, and that's why we actually had it. So it was like an open conversation because most people in Dallas don't really talk about shit like that, or when they do, it's not in broadcast mode or podcast mode.
It's not
and it's not
exposed.
two black women, one dark skin, one light skin, talking about sex like the way that we talk about sex. It's always men, women doing this, these hoes over here, fuck, da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? They don't actually hear women talk about sex the way that we do.
especially such dominant women. I think
Yeah.
we're both dominant personalities.
Or don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like
I can
unfiltered
I don't feel like I'm
personalities.
dominant. I feel like I just don't give a damn.
I feel like you're pretty dominant.
It goes on and off.
Oh, yeah, a little verse. Ain't no wrong
If
with
you
it.
sitting over there ain't doing nothing, then I'm like, okay, come on, let's go ahead and do this.
Yeah, that's dominant as the fuck.
No, it I don't feel like it is.
That's demanding.
So like how do men accept dominant women? You know, because a man is manly, he's an alpha. Most men are.
Mm-hmm.
But so like how does a man accept a dominant woman?
They ask me, like, I get a whole bunch of people that want me to tell them what to do. So they ask me to tell it, or they be surprised that I do take control because they've been working all day and the nigga ain't got time to be a boss at his job and a boss at home, and he just wants to be like, okay, sometimes you want to follow.
Yes.
Sometimes you do want to follow when it comes to sex. Sometimes you don't want to do every motherfucking thing. So that's how you can play on it when you a female. Like, okay, you don't got to fuck me. I can ride your dick. A nigga gonna be down if you know how to ride dick. So you're playing it off with riding dick, but you're really kind of telling him what to do. Put that
Exactly.
leg up right here, do da 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 da. But he's going along with it because he like, bitch, most bitches lazy anyways.
I was gonna say most alpha males really like, if they are true alpha male, They like the dominant.
Yep.
It intimidates little niggas or niggas that are like
equal.
You know what I'm saying? Like they feel like they're just regular schmegular niggas. It kind of intimidates them. But the alphas, they love that shit because they're so used to being in charge. So
I mean, and
a
that's
woman
it. Can
taking charge.
I feel like that
for
definitely.
them.
I mean, it can go both ways, but I guess it's just the type of alpha. I mean, it is. I mean, because if I'm strong-willed, strong-minded, and everything, and I have a person that's also strong-minded, but so then I feel like it comes, like wisdom and knowledge. Like I can take the back road this time. You know, I don't have to always, you know, be so forceful. I can let this nigga do that, or I can let her do that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times I feel like, you know, with alphas coinciding with each other, it's clashing. You know,
all you gotta do is know your strengths, know what you're good at.
Yep.
And when you know what you're good at, and you know what your partner's good at, it doesn't matter if you're both alphas.
You sure don't.
You're gonna give and take to everything that you do, because say she's good at finances and he's good at fucking cleaning, which are two different roles. Usually the roles are reversed, but if that's where your strong suit is, that's where it works in that household, and you can still be an alpha.
Yeah, a lot of alpha stuff comes with ego. So it's like a male ego. So you being a dominant person does not have to be like you have an ego with it. So like a lot of people can like let their guard down with me because, bitch, I'm not trying to fight you.
Right.
I'm not trying to argue with you. I ain't even trying to kick it with you. Like, motherfucker, like, I'm just trying to fuck. And if we do, and if you do click with me outside of that, and you be like, damn, like, this bitch really be trilling. Like,
right.
She really just go to fuck to work and just come back home and just, like, get to her what she got to do.
So I can fuck and have a relationship.
Exactly. So, like, most dominant women or, like, people that be trying to say that they're dominant be trying to do a forceful thing.
It's not
forceful at all. Like, I already know what I got. You already know what you got. We can complement each other.
And I know my weaknesses.
Exactly. So. I'm not in competition with you. Exactly. That's what people need to understand. Like, a lot of people that's dominant, why are you trying to be in competition? Lower to the keys, we can just link up.
I mean, because, like, with a man, okay, I feel like a man has, depending on the type of woman that is the alpha, he has no choice but to feel like she's trying to have the upper hand or take the, you know, like to be the leader, you know what I'm saying, of this. Because
why can't there be two leaders?
I didn't say that it couldn't be. I said a lot of men
feel like that.
Yeah, because like if a man hasn't experienced a woman like you per se, dominant, outspoken and shit like that, you know, it's like what the fuck? Like something wrong with her, you know, because he haven't experienced that yet. But if he experienced something like that, he know how to handle it the next time, and then the next time after that.
Well, it takes the right alpha to be with another alpha, basically.
I just feel like it's a whole bunch of ego. I don't feel like it's alpha dominant. I feel like it's a fucking whole bunch of ego, because I'm not gonna overtalk you. Like in certain settings, in certain conversations. Yeah. So like I feel like people who do that, it's ego that comes with that at the end of the motherfucking day. I feel like that's what it is.
It kind of sounds like it's only a problem if you're insecure.
Exactly.
It comes with a lot of insecurities.
Because if you think that I'm leading, I'm thinking I'm just doing what the fuck I'm going to do.
Right.
I'm not leading shit. I'm doing what I'm going to do. And like, if you actually look at it like that, you're finding me as competition. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's no competition. If you secure it in your motherfucking self and I'm securing my motherfucking self, bitch, and we got some good ass sex or we got some paper that we can make together, let's team the fuck up.
Let's do that.
I mean, I'm with that. You know? I mean, it's... Are y'all single?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I'm single or whatever, I guess. I got hoes, but I'm single.
I'm not.
No.
Really
I mean, last time I was on the show about a couple month or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had a little something.
Oh, I got hoes.
Well, it was
oh, no, my man.
Yeah.
Nigga. That'll be something, right?
Yeah.
One would think.
My nigga, yeah.
I'm seeing somebody.
But
it's open, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's complicated.
Mine ain't complicated.
I don't want to talk about it because I get depressed.
Why?
Because he gone.
Where he go?
To Miami.
For what?
For
to live.
Oh, to live. I'm like, nigga, for the weekend.
Oh yeah, my Spanish motherfucker. He went to fucking Guatemala.
That doesn't sound complicated at all.
It really does.
It just sounds like he's gone.
He just gone.
You can explain it in 2 words.
Yeah,
that
he's
shit
just
is
gone.
depressing
That's how.
fuck.
That's how I felt about that Spanish man that I was fucking. I still don't know his ethnicity. I don't know if he's Guatemalan. I don't know what the fuck if he's Brazilian.
Was he cleaning your pool or was he trimming the shrubs?
He was. What?
We're using analogies here, baby.
That's not an analogy. Like, was he cleaning the pool or was he trimming the shrubs?
I don't know what that mean. I'm sorry, it's going over
cleaning
my
the
head.
pool. Like, if there's a body of water in your backyard that you swim in.
I'm broke. I never had a pool, motherfucker. Like I'm broke. So,
I got a
he was
kiddie pool
fucking
in
me.
the back, and I cleaned that hoe out. But
Yeah.
Or were the decorative plants in your front yard being trimmed?
Both. It was a whole bunch of.
Oh, he was Guatemalan.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what he was, but he was fine and he was sexy, and I missed him.
I've never seen a joke be like murdered
mercilessly. I'm sorry.
It went over her head, man.
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
I'm
She's
not
very
a motherfucker.
literal.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna be like, okay.
I was being as literal as humanly possible right there.
we thought it was a joke. I was confused too. I was like,
wait, what?
Do he cut her coochie hers? Like, what that mean?
I ain't gonna lie, that kind of hit me too. You know what I'm saying? Kind of hit me too. But it was a good joke though, Josh. Good. You
Gotta love dry
I don't
humor.
need you to
It's the
patronize
fucking
me.
best.
No, it was. You come out with the jokes sometimes. Y'all have kids? I don't think you got kids.
No,
right?
I don't have any children.
I have a kid. It's alive.
This week.
This week it's alive.
You're a good mom.
Thanks. I hear that a lot and be like, bitch, who? Me? Disgusting.
Shit.
But I know a lot of bad moms, so I guess I'm on the latter. Like I keep mine alive and in clothes and shoes.
That's good.
And she goes to school and makes really good grades.
That's also
and
awesome.
she'll be 6 on Saturday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty.
cool.
It's not dope to be a parent, but that's pretty dope that she's getting older. That means
Right.
she's not dead.
So the reason for me asking, so with you, I want you to just when I ask this question, just think when you do have kids. So, but the question is, what is something that your kids won't experience that you experienced as a child? That you wish
I
they
can
would?
go in on this.
Yeah,
Fucking celebrities. We did not see a fucking celebrity until it was an award show. We didn't know what they fucking talked like. We just heard them on seeing Mariah Carey and being able to actually see her like on her Snap just doing regular shit.
I
like
saw her on
taking
her album
pictures.
cover. That
or
was
like
fucking
we didn't
it.
see pictures of celebrities
And
like,
posters.
or we seen them like on the Grammys, the award shows, shit like that. Being able to access celebrities, motherfucker, or we being able to actually bring up old artifacts. Like I was researching Ike Turner when it was the whole blow up. What's love got to do with it? I'm like, this motherfucker really acted like that. Like they got YouTube.
Hit the bitch.
Yeah, they have YouTube instead of just stories on. Yeah, that's how Ike Turner actually really acted. So yeah,
You're a celebrity. What you got?
Going outside and fucking playing. I am terrified for my kid to go past the lawn. I was all over the neighborhood. So I don't know where that fear came from. I guess it's too much access to too much shit. Like you could Google how many pedophiles are in the neighborhood and shit like that. My mama didn't have access to all that shit. I was a latchkey kid in the 3rd grade. So
That was a who?
latchkey kid. That means I walked home and nobody was there when I got there.
And she used
so
the
I
key.
used the key to get in.
I mean, you being very sarcastic. I like it because I love
No, I'm
sarcastic.
saying you didn't know what a latchkey kid was.
That's a real term. Like that's,
I figure
it's
it
a whole
is.
generation.
Yeah, but I
That's old nigga shit. You don't know nothing about it.
shit, nigga, we just root keys around our neck. That's what we did.
You know what I'm saying? Do you know how many keys I lost as a fucking kid? That shit was tragic.
my granny picked me up. But yeah, those fucking going outside, I feel like the whole motor scooter thing and like the whole back thing, that shit fucking backfired. Fucking people ain't fucking buying that shit. Yeah. You remember when motor scooters first came out when we were fucking
I had a
young?
push scooter, bitch. And so I understand what the motor scooter was
and
like.
And they overpriced it. Yeah. And then we grew up. The motherfuckers y'all made it for grew up, and we just like, we fucking over motor scooters. And now we can rent them bitches out. Yeah, bitch. That's what I thought.
From our phone.
Yeah, like, I feel like that shit like actually, I think that shit actually backfired on them. Like, y'all ain't making no money. Let's just do these renting out. Because ain't nobody gonna fucking buy a motor scooter.
Nobody's gonna buy one.
You remember you can win it at the fair back in the day? Never won that bitch. But yeah.
It's too high, too many tickets.
I mean, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think it fucking backfired.
You don't have kids interacting outside like that anymore. These kids
ain't using that shit. So
yeah, they not riding bikes. They not riding around the neighborhood and shit. If they are around the neighborhood, like I get skeptical when I see a group of kids walking around my neighborhood. I be like, what the fuck is they doing? Like, they ain't got no basketball, they ain't got no bike, no skateboard. Just what are y'all doing
thugging,
outside?
Nigga. We thugging.
Thugging, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna rob me?
It's called gang bang. They getting ready.
Fuck that shit. That's all it is. No.
All right, for me though, I feel mine would have to be like my son would never know what it's like to ride a bus, a city bus. And I grew up riding a bus, you know, like
me
just
too.
hopping on a train, you know, doing shit like that.
Man, I did that shit for fun. I didn't even have to.
I had to.
That's nice.
With groceries.
You know? Nigga with groceries. They don't understand the with groceries part.
With fucking groceries.
That's some hard shit, bro.
That
single mama shit right there.
Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't think your kid is ever gonna ride the bus?
My kid gonna ride the bus.
Take him.
I mean, no, he's not gonna do that because it's just not.
He's going, Dad, I'm gonna get a fucking Uber. Stupid bus. And I don't even think.
And they can do that.
Yeah.
Like, I would have called hella Ubers back in the day if I could do that shit. You
Real
know what
talk.
I'm saying?
It depends on where you live, though. Because in Milwaukee, motherfucker, I was riding the bus. I had a motherfucking car and everything. It's just easier, I feel like.
Yeah.
It all depends on where you live. If I live in Dallas, most definitely. But if I live in a different city, I ride the bus.
When I was in California, I rode the metro all the time.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
But in Dallas, hell no.
Yeah, no, Dallas is too spaced out.
Too spaced out. It don't even make sense for you to ride that motherfucker.
Is that?
No, we're at 40.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Oh, you was ready for us to go?
Nah, I didn't know. I didn't know what the time was looking like.
Okay, thought you was ready for us to go or something.
Nah, that's not at all. All right, so who were you guys in high school?
This motherfucker. I was this motherfucker. I used to wear Hollister. I talked about this on Facebook. Motherfucker, Dallas culture was so fucking hood. I don't know how the fuck I survived. I can't jig. Motherfucker, I was wearing Hollister with Jordans on. My cousins, I was from Oak Cliff and Duncanville, but motherfuckers swear, like, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I was the black girl that played volleyball, but could relate to other people. I was this motherfucker. Like, I was this. Like, fucking. And then I used to get turned down because I wasn't hood enough. See? And I didn't go to Carter High School. And I had to always prove that I was black, like, and then I didn't really kind of prove it because it's just like, still nigga, like, bitch, light skin, dark skin, you know what I'm saying? I'm still fucking black. But yeah, that's how I was. I went to a suburban school, and then after I went to the suburban school, I used to go straight to Oak Cliff with all the Oak Cliff kids, and they thought that I was fucking cool. But the suburban motherfuckers used to be like trying to make me prove that I was black to them. Instead of being
like, you ain't from Oak Cliff, you can't be.
Yeah.
So like, I've been knowing Stucky and her family for a really long time. Mm-hmm. A really, really long time. Mm-hmm. But I didn't know her as a person because I knew her older sister. So she was just like, oh, girl, you can't come with us. You too young. Or, no, we not finna hang out together. Y'all can hang out with family time. We finna go to the rec. We're older than you. You know, we were not
that's mean, how y'all was. Megan really wasn't like that.
Megan wasn't like that. But
like we were like, hang out.
Y'all used to hang out on your own. But when we were a group together, it was like, never
I had my own friends.
Yeah, you had your own. You were doing your own thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how Morgan was as a high school student because we also are 2 grades.
We're 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
1 year older than me, but she graduated early.
Yeah, I graduated 2 years before her.
Yeah.
So we didn't really socialize together at high school because In high school, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bitch.
I feel like we socialized.
I socialized a lot.
My dumb ass. Look, I was a happy motherfucker in high school. Like, I'm just.
Maybe it was all the drugs
Yeah,
I did.
I feel like we socialized.
Let's get into that. You was doing drugs? Like what?
I was doing drugs in high school. Like for shit show, I got high.
So like, was it just like handlebars?
fucking
Because I know when I was
morning.
in school, handlebars was definitely the thing.
I didn't do handlebars until after I graduated. Well, after I came home from college. My drug of choice in high school was weed and hydrocodone and MD 2020.
But their class in Duncanville, this is what I really feel about Duncanville. I felt like when y'all I was going to put this on Facebook. When y'all motherfucking class had that fucking riot at the 9th grade center, all the white people was like, yep, I'm going to Midlothian.
Yep.
Like, there goes their neighborhood.
There
and they
goes the
fucking
neighborhood.
lived. Like, they started dwindling down, and her class was kind of like bad. Like
all of us.
Like all of them.
Well,
Either they was trying to prove.
Oh, wait.
I don't know if they were trying to prove something. I don't know. I was just just sitting there.
I was, when I conversed with the Duncanville boys at that 9th grade riot, I was the blame for that riot.
I was to blame for a whole bunch of stuff.
I was the blame for the biggest riot at the 9th grade center in Duncanville High School.
That made white people
They
leave.
told me that it was my fault that them
Made
niggas
white
was up
people
there.
leave.
Why was
Because
that?
I fucked with nothing but Oak Cliff niggas when I went to Duncanville. You could never catch me with a Duncanville nigga. If I did, I was using that nigga for something.
Ooh, suburban
I
niggas.
was
I
not,
love
like,
suburban niggas.
I did not fuck with them. I was ghetto ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't fuck with that shit. I didn't like them. I didn't like the way they dressed. I didn't like nothing about Duncanville niggas. So we had this huge ass riot, and the niggas I fuck with are on one side of the street. The niggas I go to school with are on another side of the street. I'm basically in the middle of the street. Like, which way do I go, George? Which way do I go?
But it shouldn't be hard because you said you didn't fuck with the Duncanville dude.
But I have to see these motherfuckers every day for 8, 9, 10, however many hours you in school. That's why I have to be around every fucking day. I choose to be around the Oak Cliff niggas. I have to be around these Duncanville niggas. That shit was so stressful. So many bitches wanted to fight me, and I was a fighter. So, bitch, let's fight. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I felt like in middle school I had to prove myself because a lot of people picked on me. Like, they just fucked with me just because I was a black girl, but I didn't really talk that black, or I didn't really act that black. I wasn't living in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I switched it up a lot. I learned how to navigate both avenues. I learned how to socialize with the whites, socialize with the blacks. You know what I'm saying?
We had white people in Duncanville.
We had them,
bro.
Like, they were there.
To God.
Because if you went to Duncanville,
y'all don't understand.
If you was in my grade,
it ain't
like,
the same.
If you was in my grade at Duncanville, you probably thought there was no white people there. There was hella white people at our school. It was so big they stayed to their fucking
It was
self.
very diverse. Duncanville was fucking very, very, very diverse. It was Asian people, white people, Mexican
Africans,
people,
Mexicans. It was a lot.
It was a lot of
students.
diversity.
Yeah,
most definitely.
And you came out in 08.
Yeah, and
right.
I came out in 2010, and those little 2-year gaps, it was just totally different.
We were the last grade to be at the 9th grade center, and the 9th grade center was like the pivotal moment in high school for Duncanville people.
Yep.
Like, taking away that night, because you usually go from middle school to high school. We had a transitional school where it was just us.
Break that shit down. We had a transitional fucking district.
Yeah.
Duncanville went from kindergarten to 4th grade. Then we did the intermediate school from 5th to 6th. And then we did 7th to 8th.
Yep.
And then we did the 9th grade center. And then we did the high school.
10th, 11th, and 12th grade.
That's why I do fuck with Duncanville at the end of the day. Because when I was in Oak Cliff schools, I was always getting in trouble. Teachers didn't get me. And it was real old school teaching. Like, shut the fuck up. This is math. I don't know how to teach it no way other. This is just math. Like, 1 + 1 is 2, motherfucker. So, like, Duncanville actually taught me, like, you can learn this way. You can learn that way. Are you this type of learner? And I'm like, I am that type of learner. I'm hands-on. That's why I'm not getting the shit. I'm not fucking stupid. I just don't learn like a 50-year-old.
They do. They'd have very different, diverse teachers. Educators, counselors.
I put on for Duncanville. I ain't ashamed, bitch. I put on for Duncanville. Shit.
And then I think about it now. ain't no way in fucking hell. I know it's gonna happen, but now that the 9th grade center is gone, I'm thinking I don't want fucking 18-year-olds around my 14-year-old. My daughter's gonna be 14 when she starts 9th grade.
But how is that? I mean, that's how for the
Shit,
majority
that's how we
of schools was.
Hey,
for,
that's how
for
that
the
was.
longest.
That was me. So we didn't have a 9th grade center.
I'm a fucking mom now, so I don't want my 14-year-old having conversations and going in different classes with 18-year-olds. They're grown. Take your grown ass to your side of the school.
I mean, it ain't that many 18-year-olds.
It was a lot in my class, dumb motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
They were dumb.
Say they definitely
Them niggas was dumb. So it was
got held back.
20-year-olds in my grade.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I don't think I ever went to school with a 20-year-old now, and I went to Carter.
Did you have special education? Because you don't graduate from that until you're 25, 21 or 25.
Oh, yeah, I did special education, too. I wasn't in it, but I did partner PE. Yep. For real. Shout out to Special Olympics. Y'all always send me messages like a minute.
I thought you were going to say something else.
No.
I thought you was going to say like wheelchairs or braces or something. I was like, why do they send you stuff?
Right.
But yeah, I like
We're going to go
Dunkerville.
to this or that.
Oh, okay.
All right, so are y'all familiar with this or that?
I mean,
Yeah.
it sounds pretty simple.
I mean, yeah.
I understand. Okay, so y'all don't listen to the show.
Wait.
All right, so pretty much
What?
this or that is
You heard his
this
feelings.
this or that. So
I've listened
thank
to a
you.
few episodes or whatever.
I appreciate that, girl. Appreciate that, Solo. All right, so I want to know, would you rather walk in on your partner having sex with somebody else or have them walk in on you having sex with somebody else?
I'd rather walk in on them.
I'd rather walk in on them, most definitely.
Yeah, I'd rather walk in on them. Because I know me. I know how to control me. That other motherfucker that I'm fucking or my person that I'm with, I don't know how them two gonna react to. Nah, I don't know. It's too much up in the air shit. If I walk in and see my nigga fucking somebody, I am a real what do you call that type of thinker? I'm not hasty anymore. I don't just, you know what I'm saying? I don't just jump.
You calculate it.
I am a calculated motherfucker. I will scheme and plot. I'm going to look and be like, oh, that's what we're doing? Walk away. But what comes next after I sit and think about that shit?
I don't want to be
it's
walked
going to be
in
some
on.
dangerous shit. And I don't want to be walked in
I
on.
don't want to be walked in on, bro. Like, I probably shit myself. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, hold on. Like, wait, what? Or bite down on the dick if I'm sucking dick, depending on what I'm
you know
fucking
what I'm saying?
doing.
What
It's
kind
going to
of
be
position
fucking
I am.
tragic.
I'm a freeze.
down.
Yeah.
I will faint
I
in
will
a
shit
second.
on myself. I
Like,
will fucking shit on myself.
I will faint in mid-struggles.
I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, just
Probably say some bullshit. It ain't what it look like. You know, that's
I'm not a
pretty
good
normal.
liar. I'm not a good liar. So and you can't really lie about getting fucked when somebody is watching you, get fucked. So I'ma just faint. Can't kill me if I faint.
And if I walk in on them,
Oh,
I'm
you
be
definitely
like,
can get killed while you faint. You definitely can do that. Yeah,
I just feel like-
it makes it more easier too.
I just feel like that's all
It's
bad.
like one of those goats that just like falls over. Like
yeah,
I'm that
fainting
goat.
goat.
I am that goat. When they get scared, they just freeze up, tense up, and then they just fall. That's me.
my heart be dropping. I'm like, I can't.
All right. So, would you rather know the history of everything that you touch or be able to talk to animals?
Talk what?
Yeah.
History of everything that I fucking touch.
Talk what?
To animals. Dr. Doolittle.
Oh, okay. I really didn't hear you, and you said yeah. I was like, no, nigga, I didn't hear you. I'd rather talk to animals.
I don't want to do everything I fucking touch. I need to.
I don't need. That's a lot of information.
Motherfucker, I
ain't
be
no
wanting
telling
to know
what has happened on this table, my nigga. Like I'm touching this. I am a germaphobe. So no, I don't know what. I don't want to know the history. I don't know what kind of tree it came from. It might have been a lynching tree. No, I don't want to know. Nope.
I'm one of them fucking ignorant ass humans. It's like, you know, I don't want to fucking talk to animals. You
I
know how
love
we
it,
think
yeah.
that we the only motherfuckers
That
like
can talk and communicate.
Yeah, and communicate and shit like that. Like I'm fucking ignorant to that shit. So I'm like, bitch, I want to know other shit.
I want to talk. To
So, like, yeah,
animals.
because, like, you never, if you had a dog, you never wonder, like, what your dog was
I
thinking
never
about
had
you.
pets.
Nothing.
They weren't pet people.
No, my mom was a single ass black mama. No pets, motherfucker.
That's like another fucking.
she
kid.
barely. wanted us to have friends in the fucking house. We had fucking fish, but like, no.
You had the betta fish?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I stopped feeding it, and she was like, y'all better do something with this fish. Like, and she killed them, so, yeah.
Damn, killing betta fishes.
Mm-hmm.
I think we ran through like 10 betta fishes, you know what I'm saying, in my ass. Because, you're supposed to keep them separated, but, of course, I put 2 of them in the same tank because I wanted to see what was going to happen. Of course, they ain't do nothing when I put them in there. I woke up, both of their ass dead.
Why don't fish do anything while we looking at them?
It's crazy.
See, that's why I want to talk to animals. I'll be like, so why every time I look at you, you're not doing something, but if I walk away, I'll come back and your fucking castle be flipped over?
When my dad was living with us, I did have insects. I had like a tarantula and a fucking frog. I had a turtle, but that's when my dad was living with us. But I never wanted to know what they were thinking.
You said insects.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm very into insects.
Whew, my mind, I thought you said a different word.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God, no.
Nigga, I'm like
a turtle saying, "Get your dick out of me."
I'm like, so openly
I
about
had
that.
Insects, but I didn't really have like pets.
Got you. Are you okay? Nigga,
Next question.
I'm like, bruh, okay.
She's open. I'm just playing.
Very.
Oh my God, that's so fucked up. Jenna, that's what I'm saying. Because her daddy was fucking. Okay, anybody?
Yeah, her daddy was fucking her.
Fucking her. Mm-hmm.
So sad.
I wish I was a bird so I could fly far away.
I wish it was too, Jenny. Jenny, please. Girl, for real, that shit really be happening.
It does. That's
that
sad.
Shit crazy.
It's very crazy in this world that we live in.
That's some Alabama shit.
You know what? I'm acting like I'm from Alabama. I'm getting offended and shit.
All right, last one. Would you rather no one show up to your funeral or no one show up to your wedding?
Whoa. That was deep.
Ooh. Funeral. Because I don't want to do the whole funeral thing. I'm doing cremation. I don't give a fuck about that. Funeral. Because I don't need motherfuckers to be like, oh yeah, Morgan, don't speak for me, bitch. Don't fucking speak for me. That's why I don't know. I like when people speak for dead motherfuckers. Like the whole Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston thing. I spoke about that too.
Like,
nah, bitch, don't let her write her story. Let that hoe write her own story.
But
don't
she
speak
didn't know
for
she
me.
was gonna die.
So don't
she
speak
couldn't
for
write a story.
Don't speak. I'm saying for me. Don't speak for me. I just don't like that.
So you don't want nobody to say no good words about you. Just sit there.
I mean, people say good words about me while I'm living. Give my flowers here. I don't need to hear it after that. Who the fuck cares if I'm dead? What your father felt about me, you should have said it when I was here. The fuck I'm gonna do with the words?
They wanted everybody else to know how they felt. That's all it is.
I'm a loner. People, I got my people in my corner. I'm getting cremated, most definitely. I don't need people wasting money like that.
They'll be looking at the vase like, yep, that was my nigga.
I'm very unblack when it comes to death.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very white when it comes to death. Like, okay, let's do this shit the next day.
Hold on.
What we doing?
That's Mexican.
Josh, I do something different?
The next day, it's no mourning. Like, with my white friends, when people die, they be over it the next day.
Yeah.
With my fucking white friends from the Midwest. They're like, oh, fuck, Peter died. Or, oh, damn. And it's like, literally the next day, everything is done. Not the next couple of days.
That's
not
because
the weekend.
they plan that shit out when they're living. They're smart about that shit.
It just goes
into. They have all that shit in order already.
Mm-hmm. They know who paying for what, what's going to what.
I would say I would rather nobody show up at my wedding, because if that day ever comes where I feel like I'm going to give my life to somebody else, I don't give a fuck who's in the room as long as I'm with that person. Mm-hmm. As long as I'm with my person, I'm gonna be 100% good. My mom wants a big wedding more than I do. Mm-hmm. If I can have the destination just me and him on a secluded mountain or something like that, that would be my ideal wedding. So I don't really care if people show up to my wedding. I want to have a big reception or something, and then I'm really scared of my guest list at my funeral. So
why are you scared of your guest list at your
fucked
funeral?
a lot of niggas, bro. Don't show up to my shit if we fuck, bro. Just don't show up.
I mean, they probably want to show their respects, they due diligence. Like, man, damn, she was my top 3 at sucking dick.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's. I feel like my list gonna be off the fucking meat rack.
Hey, nigga definitely got his top 3. Real talk.
Like that was my girl, man. When?
I feel like that's gonna happen to me too, cause motherfuckers swear they love me, bitch. What?
I love you and everybody else, sir.
I think it's the way I be looking at motherfuckers. Motherfuckers really be I be having deep connections with people.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be like, yeah, Morgan, that was my. Nah, fam, that was not none of that.
You just wanted to fuck.
I mean, no, I have deep connections with people. It doesn't mean that we have to be in a relationship. We can be like movie buddies or traveling buddies. Like, it depends on what you're good at. Some people don't know how to articulate. I would not take you in front of my friends if you don't know how to articulate. Some people do know how to articulate. That's the nigga that you bring out in front of your friends. Like, this nigga funny. But, you know, people have different strengths.
That's all right. So just by you saying that, we talked about this kind of on the last episode about what was we had G-Mon and I asked him what was the type of nigga you was in your past relationship, because he said he was the food dude. He was the food nigga. Yeah,
I got a food nigga.
Oh Lord.
So what females like what y'all thought have y'all been in past relationships? Or
I've been, I don't know, I just do my own thing.
Yeah.
When I didn't understand men, because I grew up with my father and I grew up with my mother most of the time. I was the bitch that always kind of complained about niggas playing games. I did not understand it, because when you grow up with women they change their hair, black women change their hair, get a degree. They do work a second job. Yeah. Niggas, if they don't got nothing to do, they do something stupid or play the game, or they actually have hobbies. Yeah. I didn't understand that. So I was kind of like bitching at him until he kind of made a remark like, it's better that I'm not in the streets or like fucking with somebody else. I'm like, bitch, you know what? You go ahead and do your Pokemon. You go ahead and do what you need to do.
Damn, nigga playing Pokemon right now, bro?
No, I'm just saying, whatever stupid
when she say
crap,
playing games, she's like literally talking about playing video games.
Playing the video games.
No,
okay.
But yo, whatever the fuck, if you want to do a rap career, whatever you got to do, even with niggas I don't fuck, whatever you got to do to stay up out my motherfucking house so you don't fucking break in that hoe, I'll support your fucking rap career because you in the studio instead of plotting against me.
Right.
So I was kind of like learning men a little bit. I actually learned him. So I was kind of dumb, and then I kind of learned him.
Yeah. I would say in my last I'm not gonna count that relationship because he fucking.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It's just like if you talking to somebody, like what do you think
that
like
you would use for?
Yeah.
Oh,
like a dick sucker or.
Oh, I was definitely. I was a dick sucker for at least 7 years.
I know what I was.
Out of 9 years that I was with this dude or talking to this dude, fucking with this dude, a good 5 to 7 years.
Talked about this before.
I sucked his dick. That's all we did. We didn't go out. We didn't have dates. We didn't meet up.
And
like we had mutual friends, but I was infatuated with this nigga dick, so it wasn't like degrading to me when he said come suck this dick. I was excited, like my mouth was watering, like I was like, yes.
Yeah, I do like sucking dick too, but it's like niggas be wanting, like, it's like motherfuckers take me out all the time. My sister said that too. I was like, you really be dating people? Yes. Yeah. He has no choice. Like, don't give a nigga a choice. Tell him what he's doing. Like,
we dated when we were in that space.
But after that,
we came out that space, it was like, let me suck your dick.
I know what I was. Motherfuckers used to confide in me all the time. Like, I was a FaceTime girl. Yeah. Swear to fucking God. And I fucking hated that shit. I want to be at least used for my pussy instead of used for my fucking time. Because I can make you come in 15 minutes, but this conversation is 2 fucking hours.
Yeah, I'm
like,
I'm a
seriously.
FaceTime. I would be. I definitely FaceTime you, but, you know, because I love FaceTime.
I was a girl that could do it all. Like, could hang with the homies. And then
I was a FaceTiming bitch.
Get jazzy when you need to be and step out. I can go to high end restaurants. You can take me to Dave and Buster's. We can I can shoot pool with you and fuck you like you my nigga. Like I was the do it all type of chick. You don't really know what you getting with me. So
yeah.
A nigga got really upset because he thought he was taking me to shoot pool for the first time, and I ended up winning $200 off of him because
you hustled him.
Did I was like, oh, where are you taking me? He was like, it's a surprise. It's this little spot I be going to. It's real nice. Real
It's funny when
back.
niggas don't think that you know how to do shit. Like we got locked out of a car.
And you know how to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I said, give me the fucking hanger. He was like, oh shit. It's so funny when niggas be surprised when you know how to do some shit.
I think that should have turned me on though, bro. Like you bring.
I do a whole bunch of.
It wouldn't turn you on, dude.
I do a lot of shit that girls are not supposed to know how to do.
The Swiss
Yeah.
Army
Or
hoe.
it surprises them that girls can do it.
Yeah, like I'll pop my trunk, like not the trunk, but I'll pop my little thing if something's wrong with a car, like and look in that bitch
Yeah,
and know
pop
what the
your
fuck.
hood,
This the battery right here, so we just gotta most definitely. Single parent.
Single parent.
Most definitely.
Single
We
black
was
mama
reading
shit.
them fucking manuals. We ain't got time for no $250 deductible.
I changed my own spark plug.
Yeah, I got $250 on the wheel.
A fuse go out, I'm on that hoe.
Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, no.
Y'all niggas are wild, bro.
Well, it says on
Real
YouTube,
talk.
for real. We ain't
I
got
will get on
$250 the
YouTube and figure the shit out.
wheel.
Okay, so I need a
yourself.
jack, turn the car off, unplug the battery. Bet I can do this. Yeah.
Oil changes.
Hell yeah.
Which one is? Yeah.
So y'all don't need a man.
Wait, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell
That's not what
no,
I said,
hell no,
Sam.
hell no.
That's
hell
not
no.
how that translates.
Mm,
I don't know where the fuck you got
I
that
said
from.
single
That wasn't it.
mother. I grew up with a single mother. I learned not to do that shit that she did. Like that's what I had to teach myself too. Don't talk over people. Not even just like a man. Just don't talk over people. Sometimes listen to motherfuckers. Like you don't need somebody, but just make it feel like that you need him to do that. I don't need you to do shit for me. But I'm gonna put you in a role because you gonna feel like, what am I doing here for?
I took zero dating advice from my family, the females in my family. I'd be like, all y'all are
too
either
independent.
miserable, bitter,
Oh,
or
my mama
too
not
independent
miserable.
to fuck with anybody. And I feel like sometimes when you get too independent, you end up living life and you enjoying life, but you enjoying life by yourself. I don't want to be fucking lonely for the rest of my life. I don't want to be alone for the rest of my life. So I'm not taking advice from somebody that's been alone all their life unless they're happy.
Yeah, my mom is happy. I just know what it's like being with a man and what it's like being alone. And then you can, if you really are with somebody that can really complement your life, it's nothing like it.
Yeah.
Period. Like, and you actually romantically in love with them as well, and y'all are fucking, and y'all making money together, and y'all live together, and like it just work. It's nothing like it in this earth. So it's just like when I came from that, and he had his role, I had my role. I wasn't used to pumping my gas, shoveling my snow. This is when I lived in Milwaukee. Like, just doing maintenance work that I had to do when I was fucking single. So I kind of got...
Because it's so easy for me to fuck. To be connected with somebody is so hard.
I can connect with them. That's why I was a FaceTime fucking bitch.
you
Because I can
connected.
connect with somebody.
I don't
Swear
like...
to God.
Like after I see a couple of things that I don't like, I already know, okay, I can't fuck with you on that level. We can fuck, but I know this part of you now, so I can't fuck
So
with
what's
it.
the point?
Yeah, like, no, I'm not wasting my time.
All right. Well, y'all can definitely catch more of this on
Yeah.
2BBC. Well, I just want to get this time for you ladies to go ahead and promote any of your, your social media pages, your podcast. What
It's
y'all
your
got
girl
going.
Solo. If you ain't know though, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at girl_that's_solo. I also have a Facebook, but who the fuck cares? Yeah.
Yeah, this is Morgan. Morgan Stuckey. My fucking Instagram got fucking deleted.
That means you lit, bro.
Posted, no. It's because I posted my personal porn on there. Fucking assholes. So you can follow me on Instagram at Stuckey. What?
Yeah, you did, because nigga was flipping through. Nigga
Yeah.
saw a nigga sucking some titties. I'm like, is that Morgan titty
that's
right
what
there?
that's
man,
what
son?
Twitter's for.
Yeah.
That is what Twitter is for. You can post anything on
Girl,
Twitter.
you be telling me about Twitter like I ain't never had no
told you.
motherfucking Twitter. I wasn't gonna make a motherfucking other Instagram. That was gonna be it for me. My Twitter got deleted too.
Oh.
So is that
okay.
really what Twitter is for?
It is now.
Posting
Well,
everything
yeah.
on
I
there.
mean,
Shit.
you can post a video
That's
of
what
you
Snapchat
getting.
is for, because they don't never block me on Snapchat.
You can post a
Anyways.
video of you like taking it in the ass, but like if you call like a tranny by their wrong name, then you're fucking out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like my friend, he doesn't say white people online. This is not even my friend. It's a nigga I follow. He doesn't say white people online. He says why people so he doesn't get flagged.
But then you should fucking flag him for like, hey, you're fucking making fun of an Asian accent.
Yes.
Why hip hop?
Yes.
Why hip hop?
But y'all can follow me on Instagram as Stucky. That's Stucky with a E-A Morgan. I had to fucking flip my fucking name.
Everyone's gonna find that for sure.
I don't feel like they are.
Think about, oh, she got titties on her Instagram.
Hey,
I'm following her today.
No, it's not
You a new person now, though?
What
you
you talking about?
Oh, on your IG. You a new person or you still?
No, I'm not a new person. I don't know. It's just irritating. I just don't want to start all over again. So I probably won't post shit. But then it's like, why am I on there? Because that's why people follow me. That's why females follow me. To get their life. A lot of niggas don't really fuck with the shit because it's just like I'm horny for no reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of females follow me for that.
Yeah,
but you can follow me on Snapchat at Morgan A. Stucky with an E.
Y'all podcast?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be
I guess
nice.
we can plug that bitch in, too. Follow us at 2BBC on Instagram, BBC Podcast on Twitter, 2BBCs on Facebook, Patreon, YouTube, iHeart, Spotify.
And we go live every fucking Friday, so it's a weekly episode.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Should people be really careful when they're trying to type that in at work?
Yes.
Yeah. Be careful.
So listen, when
Make
you
sure you're
type
on the
it in
podcast app.
when you type it in on YouTube, you have to put 2BBC together, no spaces, space podcast. If you do 2 space BBC podcast, you are going to find some shit. Don't do that.
Yeah, you're not going to find us.
Yeah.
Well,
and we're Googleable now.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I've been Googleable because I used to play volleyball. You can't tell, buddy.
I got a mugshot.
I'm very athletic when I have to be athletic. And niggas find it funny, too. They're like, oh, you can catch a football? Most definitely. You can run? Yep, most definitely. Don't let this wait for
like, most definitely. Nigga. Yeah. Y'all know the podcast. But the by the time this come out, the voting for the cosign awards be over. So
I voted for y'all.
We appreciate that. You know,
I did, and it was hard because we had another person on there that I really fuck with. Like I really fuck with their podcast too. So
it's a couple of good podcasts on there. You know, we definitely shout them out. You know, who are they? I mean, I fuck with Talking Greasy and Unspoken Word, and the other one is The Reality Is. Them, I mean, everybody else on there, I'm sure they're cool, but yeah, those were the, my main podcast people that I fuck with. That was votable.
Yeah, I fuck with each other heavy.
Do.
That's an understatement.
Do.
Say that again.
The unity is
I'm saying,
amazing.
when you say I fuck with them, like you really, like y'all really fuck with each other heavy.
I mean, it's just like, when you give the same energy and people, give it back, it's hard not to.
Yeah.
So.
Shout out to April Danielle. She's really dope.
Yes,
I like her.
That's my bitch.
Yeah, she was on y'all show too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. Josh, got anything you want to plug?
Yeah, just check me out on Instagram. A Josh Zenker. That's it.
Josh what?
A Josh Zenker.
Zinker?
Yeah.
How do you spell Zinker?
It really hard. It'll be in the description of this podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
A Josh.
All right, shout out to the man D Rick on there on the cam. You know what I'm saying? Follow him at Dude Derek on our platforms. And I'm just end it. You know what I'm saying? We can't say the regular shit. All right, so I'm just end it.
Bye.
Oh my God.
Right, hold on, let's say something else so I can edit that shit out.
You don't like that? You don't like the ending? No? Okay.
That was good.
Let's do something else.
Appreciate y'all, ladies.
No problem, Bob.